Good evening and welcome to Tool Time Tuesday, episode 140. I'm Sarah Stovetop, your pampered chef, and I have my good friend Hobbs here who is ready for his biscuit. So let's see if you can see him. You ready, Hobbs? There you go, buddy. Yeah, he likes to have his biscuit when I go live, and so he was ready for me this time. He was like, get that biscuit out, Mom. Anyways, tonight we're going to be talking about what is going on in the month of August. So there's still a couple days left in July, so if you're still interested in getting the host special for July, it's one item at 60% off, any of your choice, and once your party sales get over $650, then you get the air fryer included with that because it is something that is available only to our hosts. So if you want July, hit me up, send me a message, and we'll get that set up for you. But if you're interested in August is electrics month, and so our hosts get 60% off any one of our electric items, our big ticket items, like I'm going to show you. So let me go through what we've got. And if you have any questions, feel free to type them in the comments. Let me check the comments before we get started. Hi, Kim. Thank you so much for joining me. There she is. Hi, Kim. Yay. If you're joining us on Facebook, remember that you have to give permission to StreamYard, which is my streaming service, to show your name. So if you're just going to make a comment and you haven't given that permission, just tell me who you are so I can acknowledge you, because I hate to talk to just, Facebook user. So, okay. And hi, Mitch. He likes Hobbs. It's your favorite. It's your fan club there, Hobbs. He's still here. He thinks because I still have the biscuits out. I better put them away. No more biscuits, buddy. Okay, so let's get started and see what's coming up in August. Mark your calendars if you are interested in hosting. We start our Facebook parties over the weekend. So usually you start inviting on Wednesday through Friday, and then Saturday, Sunday, we kind of get things going. And then Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, we do, a couple days of themes, So you could do senoritas and margaritas, which is, I have one starting up this Friday for that. And then, or you could do, camp, backyard fun or summertime fun, or lots of different options for you. So let me know in the chat if you're interested. Oh, and Mitch is asking about the air fryer. Yes, the air fryer is an electric, and it is part of our August host specials. But as in July, it is also only available to our hosts whose party sales go over $650. So we have to cut it off somewhere because we just don't have the supply yet. In fact, one of my hosts just got her air fryer today. She was so excited. She's like, can I reheat my nachos? I'm like, absolutely. Can I use parchment paper? Absolutely. So there's a lot of really great features for the air fryer. So why don't I just start with that since we're already talking about it. Here's the air fryer. It's very different than most air fryers that are on the market because it opens like I call it my easy bake oven. It opens like an oven door. I'm going to actually plug it in so you can see inside of it. It has two shelves, and the shelves are kind of cool. They're like a mesh so that the airflow can go through. It has 3 levels, so you can use it that way, or you can use one shelf. Our small bar pan fits in here perfectly. There's a couple other items of ours that would fit in there. But like I said, you can use parchment paper on here too. So the other cool thing that it has a rotisserie. So you stick this through the chicken, or you can do other things that you might want to rotate. And it fits inside, really cool. It's really cool. It fits in one side and then kind of slides in the other. And then it has the ability to rotate, which of course I'm not doing right now. But then the other thing is you've got the, I forget what this is called, but I call it, it's like a bingo thing. And you basically put this in, same way, it goes into one side. Whoops, the light went off. I just want to turn it back on so you can see. The light is timed to go off. Sticks in one side and then it slides in on the other and fits in there. And maybe I will try and turn it. Let's see if I can get it to turn rotisserie. I don't know if you're going to be able to see it though. If I turn the light on, you might be able to see it turning. I don't think you can actually. So we're going to stop it because I don't want it to get too hot for me to take it out. Okay. Then it has this very cool tool, which you'd think wouldn't do anything, but it actually is really good at lifting it out. You just stick it under. Whoops, you should be facing it, right? Stick it underneath. Oh, of course. The one time I needed to go right. That's so funny. Okay, there we go. All right, let's stick it in here. Goes underneath both of them, and it just lifts it off. She says, here we go. Check it out. And this is what I put the French fries in. And those French fries are delicious. Yeah, it gets them really crispy and nice. So that is the air fryer. So the air fryer has, let's see, a bunch of different options. You've got, of course, air fry, which is 400 degrees. Whoops. Can you see? I don't know if you can read the 400. And it starts out at 25 minutes, and then you just press the button, and you tell it, you know, you can adjust the time. And then when you press it, it starts to go. So let's cancel that, and then turn it off so it's not. So you can do air fry, is at 400. You can do bake at 350. You can do roast at 375. It's got rotisserie, which is also 400. Reheat at 350, and then dehydrate, which is 4 hours at 130 degrees. And sometimes you have to add time to it depending on the food, because it does take a while to dehydrate food. It's got water in it. Not easy to do. So that, and of course you can also do any kind of custom setting. You can set your time and you can set your temperature. It goes up to 400. That's the maximum. So that's pretty cool. Okay, so that is the air fryer. And that is, like I said, only available to hosts who have a party that's $650 in sales or more. But you get it for $111.60. Okay, that's really great. It's $167 savings. Pretty cool. And then the other thing I wanted to say is there's a new accessory. So you can get the air fryer with the accessories I just showed you on its own for $111.60. That's your 60% off price. Or the Deluxe Air Fryer with accessory set, which for $10 more, so $121.60, you get the new skewers, which rotate. Very cool. I can't wait to get my hands on them. And of course, that's one of the new products that was announced at our conference a couple weeks ago. So we're waiting for those to come. And I will show them in a future Tool Time Tuesday when I have them. I'm very excited about that because I love making skewers. Okay, shish kebab and things like that. So that is the Deluxe Air Fryer, and I'm actually going to move this out of the way. And notice it's not that heavy, which is great. So I'm going to move that out of the way, and let's talk about the next tool. The next tool, and I'll move it over, is our. Make sure I get it right. Okay, there you go. The next tool is the quick cooker. So this is an electronic tool. It's been around for about a year now. And I love using this. It makes dinner go so quickly. Heck, all of these electronic tools come with their own cooking guide to help you kind of go through the process of learning how to use it. It's easy to use. It's just that, a lot of people just don't know where to begin. So we tell you where to begin, like making hard-boiled eggs and making a very easy chicken recipe. So I love the quick cooker. It has many, many functions. I don't want to go through them with you. Maybe I'll plug it in. So it lights up a little bit. Has a great sound when you take it off. Take the top off. Comes with this little rack, which you could start by making 6 hard-boiled eggs on the rack. Always use, it has to have liquid in it. This is the stainless steel bowl, and it holds a lot, and I can't remember exactly the full amount. I think it's 6 quarts. You can only fill it up to the maximum of this line here, and then it also shows you where the halfway mark is. You may not be able to see that very well. Anyways, there's a couple of great, this set has this wonderful ceramic bowl with a silicone lid that has 2 holes in it to help the steam get out. And this is great for making rice, for vegetables. And then it comes with this little rack that helps you get it in and out of the quick cooker. So very easy. And it just closes it back up like that. Makes this great sound. It's like R2-D2. And then it has all these functions. So it does sear. I don't know if you can tell how easily you can see that, but that is sear, and has steam. It has slow cook, and it has proof. Now these are not pressurized. So this is an electronic pressure cooker, but these functions are not pressurized. So there is a lid, a glass lid that goes with this that you can use instead for those non-pressure cooker functions. I don't have it. I didn't really see the need to get it, but a lot of people really like it because it has a little hole in the middle, in the top, that you can stick a thermometer. You can stick our thermometer through into the meat, so you'll know when it's done. So that's kind of a nice feature of that. Okay, so let's see. Then the other functions: chicken and poultry, and these are preset. So preset with the time, but you can always adjust the time just by pressing the time button and then the up and down buttons. So really easy to use. Then there's also pork and beef. There's fish and seafood. There's soup and stock, which, you know, it only takes 30 minutes to make soup, which is amazing. Then you've got white rice, brown rice, and whole grains. And I use it all the time to make rice and quinoa. Beans, so you can take your dried beans and make like a bag of them and then freeze them. It's fantastic. And then there's not extra salt in it. It's really great. And then there's a stewed chili. I made my mother's sauce in like 40 minutes, and it was fantastic. And it usually takes like hours to cook. So a really great sauce. Okay, let's see. I have some other things. Oh, who will you have on the show next week? Oh, well, we'll have to see. I am trying to get my son to come on, but I believe that's week after next. And he's going to come. He's going to be our special guest. So we'll have to, and maybe my brother-in-law would like to be on too. So that's a good question, Mitch. Maybe you would like to be on next week. Do you want to cook with me? We'll have to see. Okay. Anyways, so the last function is dessert. Yes, you can make dessert in the quick cooker. It's kind of amazing. There's actually a couple great recipes, but I must say I do love the chocolate pudding one. It's almost like a chocolate mousse. It's really good. Okay, so that is the quick cooker, and then that one is $99.60, and that's a savings of, I have these written down so I don't lose my place here, a savings of $149.40. It's really good price. Now, just for a few of like $20 more, $40 more, excuse me. No, wait a second. Where am I? Yeah, like $23 more. You add in the extra rings, because the silicone rings, some people think that the silicone absorbs odors, which it does, and it doesn't really transfer to your food so much, but some people just don't like that. So we came up with 2 different kinds of rings. So like this one I use for desserts, and this one is just a second ring for those savory dishes. So the The quick cooker itself is the $99.60 with the glass lid. The quick cooker and accessory set has the ceramic bowl with the lid, the silicone lid, the extra rings, and the mini oven mitts. And I like those. I like to play with them. Anyways, oops, I dropped one. Okay, so it comes with the silicone rings, the mini oven mitts, the glass lid, and the ceramic bowl. And so that set is only $122.80. So it's not that much more, like $23 more. And that's a savings of $184.20. Pretty amazing. So really good deals today. So that's in the month of August. Okay, so that is your quick cooker. Let me do a presto changeo here and move this out of the way. And the last one is my blender, the Deluxe cooking blender. And you know, it really is a cooking blender. It has a cooking disc, a heated disc in it that can go up to 220 degrees. So it can boil water. It can boil, like I made jam in it a couple weeks ago, and the jam was boiling. So gets it really hot. Let me show you and bring it a little bit closer. And there are some accessories that can go with that as well. So the blender itself, let me just show you. It comes with, so this is I don't forget what they call this. It plunges it down. It helps like for grinding things like peanut butter because the peanut butter kind of gets stuck on the sides and you just push it down with that. Goes in through the top like this. But it can't quite get to the blades, you'll notice. So it won't ever get caught in the blades. Okay, so that's the blender. The blender also has a bunch of different options for you. So you turn on this way. You've got a smoothie setting. Well, you've got a custom setting, custom blend and custom heat. So you can set it for a temperature. So let's say you wanted to go up to 220. You just turn the dial until it gets to 220. Or high, I guess is what 210 is the highest, but it'll go up to high, which I think is 220. Okay, so cancel that. You can do custom. That's a custom heat, and it has the smoothie function. 1 minute. You just press the button and it goes. Alt milk, 5 minutes to get almond milk. The grind setting starts at 220. Then you've got a heated wash, and yes, it cleans itself. It's amazing. It does. You just fill it up with 3 cups of water, add 3 drops of liquid detergent, and it is it cleans itself. It's pretty darn cool. Okay, so that's perfect. And then it's got a soup setting, which will go up to a maximum of 212 degrees. There's a heated puree, which also goes up to 212. Jam setting goes up to 220, and then the sauce setting goes up to 176. So you've got a lot of options. You also can pulse. So this tool is amazing. First of all, because it cleans itself, it just makes it so much easier to deal with, because anything that's kind of caught in there, I mean, it cleans it, and then if there's anything a little bit left, not much, you just take a rag and you just swish it out, and it's so easy. So the blender itself, normally $349. At the 60% off, you get it for $139.60. So that's such a deal. But there's also, and that's a $209 savings. You can't beat that. I mean, that's amazing. So you get that. Then there's a second set possibility that includes the smoothie set. So you've got the blender, and then you've got the smoothie jar, which comes with its own little straw, and this is the lid for it. But when you're making the smoothie, you put your ingredients in, and I love this, that it's got a, how does that work? I can never get this, figure out which way to go to unlock this way. Okay. Check it out. See those, hold on. There you go. You can rinse your fruit in here and drain it, and then put this on. Put this on, and it goes back in. There we go. Locks in. Make sure I've got the lock right. Yeah, that way. Locks in. Then you put so all your ingredients go in, and then you put your lid on. Oops, wrong way. It's got a protector for the this protects your hands from it. You screw that on. Excuse me. And then you turn it over, and it's going to fit in the blender. Let me just show you how that works. So you have to take the blender off, and you put this little guy on, and you see those 4 little pegs? That fits into the blender here. Excuse me. Like this. Okay? And then this goes in like this. And you, is that right? Wait. Let me make sure. Oh, there we go. I didn't get it in all the way. There you go. So now it's steady in there, and then you can blend it, and you turn it to smoothie, and you make your smoothie. Easy peasy. And then to undo it, you turn it to the left, and it pops out. And then you swap out the blades for the straw and the lid. And then you've got your smoothie in there. How cool is that? Okay, and the smoothie, if you want the blender with the smoothie attachments, it's $159.60 at your 60% discount, which is a $239 savings. So pretty remarkable stuff. This is all our different electrics that are available in the month of August. I would love to be your pampered chef and pamper you at a pampered chef party. Of course, we're doing it all virtually. And so let me know if that's something that would interest you. And please feel free to ask me any questions that you might have about these tools, because that's what I am here for, to help you figure out what you need in your kitchen, what you can benefit from, and it would be absolutely my pleasure to help you find the right tools. And here are some, let's see, do we have any more comments? Oh, Mitch says he's in favor of anything that cleans itself. Well, I totally agree with that. Thank you, Mitch. You are right about that, because you usually do the dishes. So anything that cleans itself, I agree with you. Thank you for your comment. Anyways, for whoever is watching on the replay or currently, thank you for joining me. I will be back next week, maybe with a special guest. We'll have to see. And but I do this every Tuesday night at 9:15 Central Time for about 15-20 minutes. And I'm really happy to be here. I have a love for Pampered Chef, as you probably can tell, and I'm happy to share that with you. So thanks so much for joining me on Tool Time Tuesday. This is Sarah Stovetop signing off for now. We'll see you next time. Thank you.